Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Thu family. Everyone. Oh, Andrew's probably at whatchamacallit. Awesome, awesome. Everybody, Delicia, Kirsten, Nikisha, Jennifer, Shay, Rosanna. I'm wondering why it's so quiet, right? When I get on, usually there's a whole bunch of people talking. Because that's because Andrea's unavailable. She's at a meeting.
Be nice.
Awesome. Everybody, tap.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Let me show you what I am cooking.
Everybody type some wins in the chat box. Type your wins in the chat box. Awesome, Rosanna. Bon is here.
My wins. Let's see.
Yep. Type your wins in your chat, everybody. Kristen. Awesome. Right. Today, pretty much before last time we talked about everybody really getting clear and specific on what it is that they want, why they want it, and how we're gonna achieve it. So pretty much over the next few weeks or so, that's what we're going to be starting to do, and we're going to be putting together this workshop to start making things a reality. We're going to pretty much start doing our visioning, our planning, and actually having the data that's going to tell us whether we're on the right path of that or not, right? That's for everything that we want in life, right? But we're going to start right here today. We're going to start here right today on something else, but that's something y'all going to know at the end, right? So pretty much, right? It goes from actually knowing what you want, and from it being Katie, it going from actually being a fantasy to it actually being something that's achievable, because a lot of the times we thrive off of, just being motivated to do something. We're motivated, we're inspired, we're just all in for it, right? We're just gonna do it. But that's just the fantasy part of it. To make it actually achievable, we gotta have data. We gotta have a vision. Hey, delicious. Hopefully.
How you doing?
Awesome. Awesome. So we're gonna definitely go from it being a fantasy to it actually being achievable, right? Right. And this is your vision. For your vision, most people don't even. Sometimes I talk to people and they don't even have a vision of where they want to be in any area of their lives. They're just functioning. And reason why people don't come up with visions is because they have a fear of failure. And when you have a fear of failure, what you do? You settle. You settle for whatever you can achieve, whatever you can have. And then they pretend that it's what they desire. We all could definitely want more if we had a vision for more, but we don't believe we can achieve more. Or we're afraid that we'll fail if we, set our expectations too high, right? So we settle. And then we pretend, yeah, this is the life that I wanted. I have everything that I wanted, right? It's not always true. But you wouldn't know that because you never actually came up with a clear vision, right? Coming up with a vision, actually planning it, can be overwhelming and it can be frustrating, right? You come up with so many stories of that. I come up with the vision, I came up with this plan. Is it realistic? Can I achieve it? People start thinking that I can't, it's not possible, because they don't know how. If you knew how to achieve it, anything is possible. But if you don't know how to achieve something, then it's not possible, right? So it's pretty much the how-to, right? Then when you coming up with your vision, your planning, and your data, the data that you're gonna achieve on your journey that actually says, okay, this is the right thing that I'm doing, as opposed to just doing things freely, never tracking anything. It's gonna pretty much, when you're getting this data, you're gonna be admitting exactly where you are. You're gonna be telling the truth. You're gonna be telling the truth where you are in all of those areas, and specifically because this one is kind of based around our fitness results. Andrea. So it's based around our fitness results, right? You're going to admit exactly where you are as far as your body composition, as far as your body fat percentage, as far as your weight, as far as, the clothing size that you're wearing. all of the data, right? You're going to be committing to the facts of the journey. How much weight you're going to have to lose, how much body fat percentage is going to have to decrease, how much more strength you're supposed to have, how much more muscle you're going to need, right? As long as how much time it's going to take for you to actually get there, because you have the data that says I can lose this amount of pounds and during this phase. I can lose this amount of body fat percentage in this phase. I can gain this much muscle in this phase. The data says I'm able to endure an exercise for this amount of time. I'm burning this amount of calories. Committing to the journey, meaning that, okay, the data says that I haven't been able to achieve this because I've been eating this kind of way. Now I've figured out I've been eating this kind of way. I've been exercising this way. And the data says you've been exercising this kind of way and you haven't been getting the results that you wanted to get, that you were supposed to get in those phases that you felt you were in. So that means that something needs to change. But if you don't have any data, you never know what you need to change, right? So you're going to understand, you're going to admitting to yourself exactly where you are, exactly how you feel about the situation. You're going to be committing to the facts of the journey. The time is going to take, and you're going to be realizing that it's not a quick fix. Because if you've done a quick fix before, you realize that at the end of that quick fix, whatever result you got came right back. So you're going to realize that it's not a quick fix. And then you're also going to come to the truth that you may not have the tools, the resources, the knowledge, the support, or the environment to actually achieve your vision. That's the pain of it. Also, coming up with a vision and planning, you're going to have fear of people judging you about your vision. When you have a strong, a big vision that other people don't have, that other people don't believe is possible, and you coming out here and you're trying to share with somebody, you're 200 and something pounds or 300 pounds, and you talking about you're going to get to 140 pounds. Ha! You ain't getting to know 145 pounds. That's judgment. So most people don't even come up with a vision. If you ask them, or if you set it yourself, you won't tell anybody that you really want to get down to that weight. You'll choose a number that you settle for because of fear of judgment, right? So pretty much, Carrie! So, right, when you really do the vision, when you really come up with your vision and you get real clear and specific, and you're planning it, and you got the data that actually matches your plan, knowing exactly where you need to go, right? You're going to know exactly where you need to go, where you are. You're going to have a plan. You're going to have a plan to get where you want to be. And it's going to be based on the facts. It's going to be based on the truth. It's not going to have anything to do with your motivation. It's not going to have anything to do with what you're inspired by. And you just saying, okay, I'm going to the gym. You know, I want more in life. The vision, the plan, and the data says you want these things, but have you been actually doing the work to achieve it? If a person says they want to start a business and they never start the business, doesn't mean anything. If a person says they want to get to a certain amount of weight and they've been exercising for 2 months, 3 months, and they're not losing any weight, it doesn't mean anything. The data says what you're doing is going to actually get you there. So when you have the vision, you have the plan, and you have the data that says, okay, I'm losing, 2-3 pounds a week. I'm losing 8 pounds a month. Or, I'm losing body fat percentage here. I'm doing measurements, and my measurements saying that this is getting smaller. Right? You're going to actually have the data that has, and you're going to come up with the plan to be where you want to be based on the facts and the truth. You're going to appreciate the progressions that you're actually achieving because now you planned it. You know, in this phase, you're doing this. In this phase, you're doing that. You have the data that says, okay, I'm moving towards my goal. in this amount of time, if I keep doing this and this and this and that, this is going to happen. I'm going to achieve my ultimate transformation. Without having the data, you're never going to know where you're going. You're never going to know when you're going to actually achieve it. You're never going to actually know if you're progressing or not. So when you have the vision, the data, and the planning, you're going to actually appreciate your progressions that you achieve every week, every month, the results that you're achieving, right? Towards your ultimate transformation. And your ultimate transformation is not just your fitness journey, but it's about your body transformation. It's about your mind transformation and your lifestyle transformation. Because we're not here to just set a goal, right? We're here to make this a lifestyle. So you'll start seeing, okay, I'm doing less of this and I'm doing more of this. I'm being more positive. My emotional state is better. My environment is changing because I'm around people that want the same thing that I want, as opposed to being around other people that don't want the same thing that I want, and spending time with people that aren't on the same path as you. You'll see that your lifestyle starts to change. The things that you focus on. That's the data, right? So this is the problem. The problem is not everybody has a vision. And if you don't have a vision, not everybody has a plan. It's no plan, it's no vision, and it's no data. So if it's no plan, no vision, no data, when you hit a roadblock, you don't know what you need to change. Right? And if you do have a plan and a vision, you don't have any data that says whether you're going in that right direction or not. So eventually, people fail or they give up on their vision. And when they give up on their vision, either they just give up completely or they just settle for something else. And like I said in the beginning, they pretend that's what they wanted to achieve. We're moving away from those kinds of environments. That's why we have what we have here. Everybody excelling. Everybody is superwoman. Everybody a leader. That's something special. So, right? Or another problem is pretty much you might have a vision, but you pretty much just have the wrong plan. So you never achieve that vision. Just it's the wrong plan, wrong vision. I mean, what? No, wrong plan, so you never achieve that vision. You can't, for me, right? I'm gonna speak for myself, right? I know for the body that I want, I can't do a bunch of cardio. I want some muscles, okay? I gotta have my muscles. Why? That goes into my why. We're not on the why today. We're on the what, right? What do you want, right? I gotta have some muscles. So I know that if I love to run. I love to run. Running is great, but I can't do that. It's gonna take away all my muscles. Then when I take my shirt off, I'm gonna feel like a little boy. I don't want to feel like a little boy. I'm 5'5". I'm compensating. No, anyway, right? So everybody wants change, right? The biggest problem is everybody wants change. Only a few is willing to actually do the work. If you ask everybody in the world what do they want, if they want their dream body, if they want their dream life, their dream house, dream husband, dream kids, everybody wants that, right? But only few is willing to do the work to actually achieve that, right? Committing to the plan all the way to the point that they actually get the result. That's the problem. So it's only going to be a few, even inside when we had this program right here. I want everybody to, do the work. I want everybody to commit to the plan. But what's the truth? What's the truth based on the data? I've had, let's say about 70 something people, almost 70 people in the past 3 months, right? We have about 30 something left. And people come and go. And I see people, even the ones that, you know, choose not to continue with us, I keep in touch with people, and they're not doing nothing after the 28-day transformation challenge. And that's not, you know, no shots at all, period. It's just speaking about the data, giving the truth. Truth is the truth. Not everybody is willing to commit to the plan, whether it's with us or whether on their journey, period, by themselves. Because it's a lot of work. It's a lifestyle. It's not a quick fix. Right? So, right, what we do is we're gonna deal with the truth. The truth, and nothing but the truth. That's it. And the truth is, this is the truth. This is the truth for you, right? If you could have your dream body, what would it look like? What is your vision? And you have to be honest with yourself and say, what is your vision? What do you actually want to look like? Without you settling. If you could have the dream body that you desire, what would it look like, right? How do you want to feel? What do you want to be physically able to do? Knowing the data, and are you willing to get rid of the things that don't produce your goals? After you say, okay, I want this, I want to look like this, I want to be physically able to do this, are you willing to get rid of the things, the physical activity, the foods, you know, the exercises, all those other things that don't produce your goals, right? And you have to be real with yourself. Are you committed to the plan that's going to get you those results? Example is pretty much the classes that you might be used to attending because, you know, your friends are in those classes. You know, you like the company, even though they're not conducive to what you're trying to achieve, right? The exercises, the foods, the supplements that you might be taking that aren't even helping you, right? The lifestyle, the activities, you know, might be the party life. You know, might be some booze. You know, I don't know. Might be some smoking. I don't know. Right? But are you willing to give up those activities as well as the responsibilities that you might have? Some responsibilities that you might have might be taken away from your goals because now you don't have time to work on you. And being real with yourself is saying, I'm getting rid of these things. And that's what everybody's going to do here. Everybody that's here that's committed, they're going to get rid of those things and they're going to pretty much start from scratch. We always have to start from scratch. You're never too old to start from scratch. When you want something and you haven't achieved it, it's time to say, okay, let me try something different. But you got to let go of those old things, those old habits, that old mindset, that old identity, the person that you used to be. And you're going to start from scratch and build yourself up to the person that you want to become. I speak strongly about that because I've done it myself. I don't never, you know, require anything from y'all that I'm not willing to do myself. Sacrifices, I make them every single day. You want to ask me about them? Ask me about them. Like, I will sacrifice to the bottom to achieve everything that I desire. So that's what you're always going to get from me. The same thing that I would do myself, the same percent that I give myself to myself, I give to y'all. And, you know, for y'all that really want it, I'm going to expect it from y'all as well. And y'all can hold me accountable like y'all do. Y'all can hold me accountable. And if I fall off, if I slack, I appreciate the pull up and I get right back on it. Right? So what we're doing as far as the what today, right? I created something. I'm gonna I'm going to put it, when I upload this video, I'm going to put it in the comments, right? It's going to be a Google Sheet. We're going to go over everything that you want. And we're going to go over the facts so that we can start having the facts on what it is that you need to achieve, because everybody in here is different. Everybody's going to be in a different place. It's going to come a time where the exercises are going to be totally different from other people. Even the ones that are here with me locally in the groups, they're going to have to break up. Yeah, they don't like that. They're like, oh no. They're going to have to separate into different groups because they're all on different levels. If you're at your weight goal now, and that means that now you need to be focused on improving your body composition more. So it's not gonna continue to be the same. And the things that I'm building out right now is gonna pretty much explain everything to them and to you if you get to that level. Pretty much, yeah. This is gonna be the real deal. Right? So at the end of this, I'm gonna have a sheet. The sheet is gonna have everything in it. Let me see. Pull some of it up. Yeah. It's gonna be called the Hot Energetic Wife Facts Sheet, right? And this fact sheet is gonna have so many things. Can y'all see me still? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I know y'all can hear me, right? It's gonna have your appearance, the appearance that you want to actually look like. Whether you want to be slim tone, athletic tone physique, or you want a curvy hourglass. This is when you're saying what you want. Instead of saying, I don't know, I just want to be better. Anybody can be better. Let's lose 2-3 pounds, you'll feel better. In 28 days, everybody that does all the work, in 28 days, you're going to feel better, you're going to look better. We're going to improve that easily. But if you don't have a vision of what you want to look like, how you want to feel, where you want to go, who you want to be, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, you're going to be able to stop at any point. But when you have this long vision of exactly where you want to be, so it's pretty much your appearance, stomach, weight, body fat percentage, your bottom size, your waist measurements, your hip measurements, your hip to waist ratio, your top size, bust measurements, your running duration, running miles per minute, sprint, squats, pull-ups, push-ups. It's going to be so many different things, right? And you're gonna fill this sheet out. You're gonna fill this sheet out with the facts of exactly where you are right now. You're gonna look at it and say, this is where I'm at right now, and this is where I want to be. And each week or each month, some things are going to be required for you to pretty much you're going to answer them per week. Some things is going to take about 30 days for you to answer the question because you're going to need the data. Not everything changes every week. Some things only going to change, like pant size or something. You might go down 2 pant sizes in 28 days or something. But you're going to have the sheet to actually track your data. You're going to have your vision. This is creating your vision of exactly what you want out of your fitness goals. What do y'all think about that? Because I'm literally speaking to like hundreds of people all the time. And the biggest thing that I've noticed is most people don't have a vision. I can't even help you without a vision. I'm stuck. Like, what does she want? How am I supposed to help you? So we're going to create our visions. This is going to be part of the workshop as well. Y'all are here for it now. It's going to be built out. But, those that come in the future, they're going to have access to all this. They're going to create their vision as soon as they come in. We're going to get clear and specific right from the beginning. That's all I have, everybody. What questions do y'all have? Questions, anyone? Question? No? Yes? Anybody? Huh? Nope. Nothing for Andrea. Any questions, Kirsten? Any questions, Rosanna? All right. Any questions, Delicia? Am I saying it right? Delicia. Hold on. I unmuted you? How do you say it? Wait. We're hitting the button at the same time.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. It's Delisha.
Delicia. Awesome. Delicia.
Delicious.
Delicious, yeah. They spell it like Delicia.
Yeah. Well, if you add an OUS instead of the A, it's delicious. So it just kind of, yeah. It was horrible being a waitress in high school.
So say it again. Say it again. One more time.
Delisha.
Delicia, because I confused myself by saying the other one.
That, or to be completely honest, like all of my friends call me D.
Awesome. We're gonna go with D and Delicia. We're gonna alternate because I need to get it right. Any questions, Delicia?
Okay. I do have one question. Okay, when you were talking about like body composition and what we want to look like, what is the difference between what you said as far as was it skinny and toned, and then athletic and toned?
It was slim toned. You know what you want your appearance to be, or do you want it to be slim toned? Do you want it athletic tone physique, or is it curvy hourglass? Right?
Okay. So then what's the difference between those three?
Well, that's a great question, and I'm glad you answered. What everybody is going to do to actually come up with what the difference is you're gonna do your research. You're gonna say which one of these. You're gonna look at pictures. You're gonna see which each one it is. You're gonna say slim tone. No, I don't want to look like that. Athletic, and you're gonna look at different pictures of athletic tone physique. You're gonna look at different pictures of curvy and hourglass, because there are different definitions to them, but everything pretty much falls into that category, and that's a little bit easier than saying stuff like ectomorph, endomorph, and mesomorph, right? I don't even care about that stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, and then when you say that, like, everybody's by a little bit later on, everybody's going to be on a different page. Is that to get everybody to the goals specific to them?
Yes. Yep.
Gotcha.
Because remember, it's going to be a different path for somebody that's 180 pounds as opposed to somebody that's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're going to start saying, okay, everybody starts here. And that's pretty much after the 16 weeks. No, it's the 28, 16 weeks, and then it's wherever we need to go.
Wherever it goes from there. Or my new favorite phrase, what's next?
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay, that's all the questions I had.
Yep. Awesome. Kristen, do you have any questions, Kristen? I need to hear from you anyway, Kristen. I'm unmuting you. Unmuted. How are you, Kristen?
I'm good.
How's everything going for you? Did you get started yet or anything?
Yeah, I did the stuff yesterday. I haven't done today's yet because I have a house full of kids, so I haven't exactly had a chance to walk anywhere or anything yet. Waiting for my husband to get home, but once he gets home, then I'm gonna do my workout for today.
Awesome. And you pretty much got everything squared away. The MyFitnessPal is up and running?
Yeah, I got it. I had to start over because the account that I had made, I guess I hit a button wrong with the email. I meant the password, so I couldn't get back into it, so I just had to delete it and start over. But I got it connected now, so.
Have you been finding the meal planning with MyFitnessPal tutorial video? Has it been easy for you to understand?
Yeah.
All right, so you've already created your meal plan with it?
Not tonight, but I did yesterday. I went by what it said, tried to balance it out the way it's supposed to be.
Awesome, Kristen, you're amazing. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else? Bon, you got anything, Bon? Carrie, anything? Andrea, you said no, right? Andrea, you fixing my computer tonight? I'll inbox you. Anyway. Nikisha, hello, Nikisha. Shay something's real name is Shalana, everybody. Just in case. She has the alias up there. And Jennifer, also. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So as soon as this uploads and everything else, I'm gonna have it right in the comments. Go check it out. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click the link so that everybody doesn't hit the link and say, hey, I can't input my stuff in there. It's already stuff in there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to file. You're gonna click file. You're gonna go to make a copy, and you're gonna make a copy, and it's gonna be your own copy. You don't have to share it with me or anything. This is your own copy, and this is how you're gonna actually follow your own journey so that you know exactly what you want to achieve. This is what you said you wanted to achieve, right? You have it, and you're gonna have it laid out now. So if you're not at that goal that you said you wanted to achieve, and if you don't understand like what you want y'all should know this. I don't even know if y'all know this, but like if you don't know what you want your bust size to be, or your hip size to be, or your waist size to be, I mean, y'all gonna have to figure that out on your own. I can't help you there, all right? Everybody's different. So that's it, everybody. Have a great one. Y'all are amazing, wonderful, beautiful, magnificent women in a whole wide entire world. Yep. Bring them in.